Hello everyone, this is Ahmed, and I just wanted to make a quick tutorial on how to dub Khan Academy videos, specifically in Urdu. This is meant to be a quick overview of what the dubbing process is like, but before we begin, I just want to emphasize a few key points. The first thing being, this may seem daunting when you first see it, especially for those of you who do not have as much experience in video editing, and that's okay. This isn't meant to be mastered overnight. It's a learning process for everyone. It was for me, so don't be discouraged and just give it a try. If you don't like it, that's fine. But for those of you who do want to give it a shot, you need to keep one thing in mind. You must have some software or editing program, just something that allows you to manipulate clips and edit clips and cut them and rearrange them. It doesn't have to be anything special. It can be as simple as iMovie, even Windows Movie Maker, maybe. I'm not a Windows person, I'm not so sure about that. Or it can be as advanced as you want. It really doesn't matter. You just need to be able to manipulate clips and record audio and just do some basic things. If you're looking for a free video editing program, I highly recommend Hit Film Express. I will put a link to that in the description, but like I said, use whatever you like as long as it works. It's good. So now that we have that out of the way, let's begin dubbing, and I have an example video here that we'll use for that. So as you can see, I've got my editing program open. I use Final Cut Pro, but like I said before, as long as you can perform some basic editing techniques, some basic clip manipulation, whatever software you use is perfectly fine. The first step to doing this is to download the video that you want to dub, and the way you can do that is first you get your video link. So in this video in this example we'll be using the video Counting with Small Numbers. You grab the URL from YouTube and you go to this website called KeepVid. This will allow you to download the video. It's perfectly safe. There's nothing wrong with using it. There's no illegal aspect to this, so don't worry. You download the video, and I've already downloaded it, so I won't do it again, but you simply click download, do what you need to do, and then you go to your editing program and import your footage. Again, keep in mind, you don't specifically follow the editing steps that I do, because we might not be using the same software. Chances are we're probably not, but again, just do what you need to do to get your footage. That's the idea. Just grab your footage. And for me, I have to do this. So I'm going to do that. So, as you can see, I have imported my clip into my timeline, which in most editors is the place where you'll conduct all of your edits and your clip manipulation. I just want to quickly draw attention to one thing, and that is because you have imported your clip and downloaded it straight from the internet, it's going to carry over all of the original audio of the clip, meaning all of this is still in there.
Put 7 squirrels.
So you're going to need to remove the original audio by Mr. Salkhan, and most editors will allow you to simply cut out the audio from a clip. But if your editor doesn't allow that for some reason, you can always record your screen using a screen recorder while the video is playing, and then you won't capture any of the audio in the process. I'll put some resources in the description for that, but I think this is the preferable approach. With that out of the way, though, it's time to actually start dubbing. And like with most of translation, a word-for-word translation is not necessarily always the appropriate approach. And the reason is because, especially with dubbing, we have to consider the context, the message, the audience. Personally, for me, I think the best way to go about this is to use a script. And what I mean is a line-for-line type out of what you're going to say. Now again, this is a personal preference. Many of you who might be more experienced in speaking Urdu on a regular basis than me could feel that you don't really need this and you can sort of just make it up on the spot. That's perfectly fine if that's okay for you. For me, I think it's useful. And remember, like I said, this isn't word for word what Mr. Salkhan says in his video. This is just what I think is necessary to say while maintaining the same message of the video, of the original video. That might mean that my video is longer. I have more words. It might mean I have less words and it's shorter. You have some liberty in that. in that you can kind of mess with whatever this stuff. But for me, having some outline, something that I can read off of while I'm recording is helpful. Again, it's just personal preference, so you don't have to do it. Okay, now it's time to get to actual dubbing. So I've got the clip here, I've got my script, and now I'm going to record my first line. And most of the time, these editors, they will allow you to take multiple takes. You can delete audio files, you can create new ones, so you don't have to do this all in one take. In fact, I don't think you should try to. I think you should try to go line by line, or maybe a couple lines at a time, and just try to give the best performance you can. I'm not going to read through this whole script at once. I'm just going to go line by line. If your editor doesn't allow that and you have to record all at once, I guess, that's a necessity. But I'm pretty sure most editors will allow you to take multiple takes. And here's what I mean by that. So I'm going to record now. And remember, like I always said, the specific steps will be different, but it's a general overview. So get your microphone, get whatever you need to record, make sure it's clear, and let's start recording. सात गुलाहरी डब्बे में डालो. Okay, that's my first line. Let's listen to it.
Put 7.
Oops, sorry, I accidentally left the original audio on. सात गुलाहरी डब्बे में डालो. I think that's pretty good. Actually, that brings up a good point. Notice how I accidentally left the original audio on and it did this?
Put 7.
Make sure you cancel out your original audio, because that's what's going to allow you to put your own audio over it. So yeah, that pretty much sums up what this whole dubbing process entails. So just to summarize everything, remember you download your clip from KeepVid, you import it into your editing area, and then this is where it's up to you. I would recommend making a script. It doesn't even have to be exactly word for word, but just something to sort of guide you on what to say. Remember, you don't have to say everything word for word. It doesn't have to be a word for word translation. Just get an idea of what the meaning, the main theme, the message of the video is, and then do what you need to do to convey that. And yeah, just remember, take as many takes as you want. Don't try to do it all in one take. If you think you can, go ahead. But it's always beneficial to sort of, give it some time. And I just want to really quickly show you what a final version of a video like this would look like. This is one of my first attempts at it, so it's not too good, but it'll sort of give you a sense of what a finished dubbed video would look like. इस सर्कल का सेंटर 3 नेगेटिव 2 है और इसका रेडियस 5 है और हमारा सवाल है कि इस सर्कल का तस्वीर क्या है. And what I want you to notice here, is I did edit the video to a certain extent. I mean, I kind of shortened it a bit. I kind of, cut out some stuff that I didn't think was necessary. And what I mean cut out what I didn't think was necessary, I don't know if I'm trying to change the content. I mean, just given what language I decided to use, it just happened to be that there were certain parts that really didn't match with what I wanted to say. So, yeah, thank you for watching.